adventurers! I'm so excited that you are tuning into another video today. So I have seen several different YouTubers that have shared similar videos like this, sharing the 10 things that made them happy this week. And I absolutely love this idea. It is one of those things that I desperately needed this week. I know I shared it in my Target video last week where I was on the struggle bus, and so I was actually looking to YouTube to kind of do some escaping and reviving my energy. So excited to be sharing this video today because those videos that I got to watch, which all of this stems from Adam and Sherry Legg. If you've never seen Legg Life, they're an incredible YouTube channel here that you can watch, and they have all kinds of incredible content from Disney cruise videos to a lot of really great home vlog content right now. So it's a really great channel to just escape, especially all of the chaos that's happening right now. So highly recommend their channel if you've never seen it. And thank you, Adam and Sherry, for such an incredible idea. I love every single thing about this because it really changes your perspective on so much in life right now. So I know a lot of people have a lot of things to be sad about, but there's a lot of things to be very, very happy about. So I'm very excited to share the 10 things that make me happy this week. And if you are looking for some excitement and joy, I hope you will stay. Okay, so the very first thing that I'm going to share that has sparked so much joy and happiness for me this last week has been our deck, our back porch. So we don't have a huge back porch or a place to get away, but Travis and I have spent so much time putting that space together and getting it to where it is today. And it's one of those places that I love and look forward to every single day to just go and sit out on the back porch, even on the weekends too. It's just a really great place to just escape and get some fresh air and some sunshine, especially in the afternoon hours. Our back porch gets a lot of afternoon sun, which is wonderful because typically for me, when I shut off my computer at 5:30 during the work week, that is typically the place that I go to first. We either take our dog for a nice long walk or we go and sit and lounge on the back porch for about 20 to 30 minutes just to kind of get some fresh air and get outside. So happy, that is definitely one of the things that have made me very, very happy, especially this week. The next thing, it goes right into what I was just talking about, and that is taking long walks around our neighborhood. It has been one of the things, especially over the course of the last, oh my gosh, I don't even know what day we're in, but I think I'm close to day 50 now of being quarantined in our homes. But it is definitely, the long walks have helped us immensely, and so much so that Haley, our sweet chocolate lab, she is very vocal now when she is ready to go for a walk. So we've gotten into this routine where we typically go early in the morning, like around like 8:30 or 8 or 8:30, like right before I start my work day. We'll go and walk around the neighborhood, and then when I close the computer around 5:30 every single night during the work week, that is typically the first place that we go. We either go to the back porch, like I said earlier, or we go for a nice long walk. So it has helped so much. So if you guys haven't gotten out today and gotten some fresh air, I highly recommend that you do so. Trust me, it helps more than you can imagine. So it's definitely helped me this week and sparked tons of joy, and I hope it will do the same for you if you're interested in that. Speaking about nice long walks, the next thing I'm really excited about is I've only been doing this for, I think I'm on day 6 today. I know I'm on day 6 today because I posted it over on Instagram, and that is the May Madness challenge that I started over on Instagram. And basically there's not a ton that goes into it. I joked with one of my friends last week that a 5K a day keeps the madness away. And it's because I had gotten off track with working out And so I started to really feel the after effects of not working out, which my brain started going crazy a little bit. I was really kind of getting into those dark places. I was on the struggle bus for sure. For a few days. And so, you know, one of my friends reached out and was like, well, when was the last time that you got on that treadmill in your house and, you know, walked or, you know, worked out for an hour? And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually haven't done that as consistently as I should have. So I challenged myself to take the entire month of May to complete 3 miles every single day. And typically I walk a little bit faster than what I have been sharing on Instagram. I'm sure there's been a ton of judgment because people judge on social media, and I really don't care, but it's not about going fast. It's just about, at this point, building endurance. And so I've been walking an hour every single day, which has been just over 3 miles. And the goal is to walk 3 miles every single day for the entire month of May. So if you're interested in joining me, there's definitely still plenty of time to join me on that challenge. Just use the hashtag May Madness and just tag me in your adventures. So it'd be really fun to kind of virtually challenge each other and continue the momentum as we progress through the month of May. So it has definitely sparked so much joy. I have loved every single minute of it. It has been an hour of my day to just like watch YouTubers or, you know, do some personal development, some growth, you know, videos I've been watching, or just taking some time to just watch a video for an hour. So it's just really been nice, and I've really enjoyed it. And so if you need something like that to kind of continue the momentum for you, I highly encourage you to join me on the May Madness Challenge. It's been a ton of fun. And like I said, I'm only on day 6, so there's definitely plenty of time to join in with me and follow along. The next thing I'm going to share has been, I can't even tell you how incredibly crucial it has been for self-care, and that is taking nice long baths at the end of every single day. So I know I have shared it several times, especially over the course of the last month. I work in the tourism industry, and I am surrounded by COVID-19 and quarantine talk literally all day, every day. I'm literally surrounded by it. And so that can get incredibly overwhelming, as you can imagine. I'm sure many of you guys might be feeling the same thing, especially if you have been inundated with the news, you know, all day, every day. You need to hit pause for a second. Especially for me, I've definitely needed to hit pause. And so one of the ways that I have learned to do that is, outside of, you know, stopping the workday right at 5:30 and like walking away from my computer, which is very hard for me to do sometimes, especially if like I'm in the middle of a task. And so it has become a place for me to retreat to every single night. So typically what we do is, you know, I come upstairs, I draw a bath, and I soak in a bath for about 30 minutes every single night. It has just made life a lot better. I typically watch, like I've said before, I'll watch a YouTube video, or I'll just listen to really calming music. Sometimes it'll just be a source of meditation for me, just to kind of, like I said, hit pause for a moment. Because if you are surrounded by COVID craziness all the time, it can be very, very overwhelming. And so that, for me, taking nice long baths has just been a really nice way to not only take care of me and myself and my mental space, but it's just also been a really great way to just kind of unwind from the entire day. So if you are interested in that, or if you guys take nice long hot baths, let me know in the comments below, because it's always really fun to hear if we shared that in common. But it has definitely stayed one of those things that it's just become an instrumental tool for me every single day to take these nice long baths. And I have a feeling this is going to stick around for a while. I used to only take them sporadically before, and I have a feeling these like evening nightly baths is going to become like a thing that sticks around for a very long time. So definitely sparks a ton of joy for me. Okay, so the next thing that has sparked a ton of joy and happiness for me in the last week is, you're seeing it, this office. It has been such a really cool place for me to not only work in every single day, but it's become a really cool place for us to retreat in over the weekends. Like if we want to play a video game or watch a movie, we can lounge right here on this really cool day bed that we put together. So it is just a really fun space. If you haven't already seen the video, I will link it up here and down below for you. But it was a really cool complete makeover of this room. We completely changed it from top to bottom. So from painting it to you know, putting together this bed and the mattress and everything, just to the decorative touches. And why it has sparked so much joy is because we learned very quickly that I needed a space to work in every single day. So just to give you kind of a little bit of backstory on it, originally my office, my work from home office was actually in our bedroom. The desk that is actually right in front of me was in our bedroom, and so we kind of transformed that into a space that I could work from home in. But very quickly it became evident that that was not a good idea. So it was because I didn't have a place like to retreat into, I guess. I hope that makes sense. But because I was in our bedroom literally all day working, by the time we went to bed at night, I didn't want to be in the bedroom because I felt like I never leave it. So it was a really nice eye-opening thing for us. So we got this space together and painted it and everything, and then the second we moved the desk into this space, it totally transformed everything from the way my mental space, and because I felt like I could retreat into a space to work in, like you're going to work every single day, and then I shut that door every single night when I'm finished with work. So it gave the start line and the finish line. You know, you kind of have that space that you go to, that you get to leave. And so the nice thing is it's helped to really create not only a beautiful working space that I love working in every single day, but it's definitely helped my mental space because I get to walk away every single night, and so I definitely can turn off work, which for those of you that have never worked from home before, and maybe you're like me and this is the first time you're working remotely, that was very difficult for me to do. I tend to be one of those people, like if I'm going, I don't want to stop until I'm finished. And so that was really difficult for me because I never really turned work off. And that is not good for your mental space at all. It's definitely not good for you mentally, for physically. It can be incredibly exhausting. So if maybe you're still struggling working from home, I highly recommend finding a space that you go to every single day, just like you're gonna go to work. You get dressed, you get out of your work clothes, or out of your like pajamas, and get into work clothes and come into the space and work in the space all day, and then make sure to shut that space off at whatever time you finish working. So okay, so definitely I'm following a flow today, if you can follow along, but the next thing that has sparked so much happiness and joy for me this week is finding balance. And I can't even believe it, but it has taken a really long time for me to finally figure out what that balance is, that work-life balance, especially working from home. So, but I feel like in the last week, I have finally gotten into like a really good rhythm and routine. So as you can see, I definitely come here every single day. This is where I work every single day. And the cool thing is like, typically what I do is I've tried to get a lot better about taking breaks. It's one of the tips that I have seen so consistently used, is to make sure you're taking breaks. And I don't do that well even when I was going to an office every single day. If my work colleagues are watching this, they're laughing and shaking their heads because they know that that is so true. I just either won't take lunches, or I'll work through lunch, or I will just won't take breaks. I get very focused on the tasks that I'm working on, and it's very hard for me to kind of stop in the middle of that to take a break and then come back to it. But I'm seeing now that that is incredibly important, not only to help the clarity of your brain to kind of, so you can walk away and come back and maybe kind of like recharge those batteries. But it's definitely helped me in that, like, a lot of times I'll go downstairs, I'll eat lunch with Travis, we will connect for a little bit because he goes to his workspace every single day, and then we connect in our middle floor of our townhouse, and then we go back into our spaces. So it's definitely helped us with our relationship too, because I know that I have definitely heard some horror stories from people who are working with their spouses and maybe things aren't going so well. So, but this time has really helped me and Travis more than I can say. It's definitely, we've bonded in a whole new way. We've learned that we really communicate effectively. Like when one of us is struggling, the other kind of comes behind the other person and helps kind of champion them along to make sure that they're doing a lot better. So we definitely go back and forth with that, from him helping me to me helping him, and we've actually come to a really great rhythm and routine with it. So I'm so thankful that I have finally found a little bit of balance in the last week. And so maybe if you're looking for some tips on if you're looking for that like work-life balance, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be happy to share some insightful tips, because it has taken me like over 50 days to figure it out what that balance is. But I would be happy to share some of the things that have helped me be more effective, a more effective leader working in a workspace, to being a more compassionate and empathetic spouse and companion at home. You know, there's been a lot of things that we have learned, especially over the course that we have been self-isolating and quarantined in our homes. And it's, you know, it's kind of, you get thrust into at the forefront of it to have to figure it out really quickly, because otherwise I don't know. I think I was on the verge of going crazy there for a little bit, but everything's much better now. And so finding that work-life balance has been key for me, and it has definitely sparked a lot of happiness this week. So the next thing I'm so excited to share, this has sparked so much joy. I know I shared this in the home office makeover video that I shared last week, but it is this awesome Hallmark box that I found off of Amazon, which is so super cool. Plus it is absolutely beautiful. How pretty is that? But this box is really neat in that it's like a starter kit. And so it is filled with 24 different cards. I added the pens and the cards right here, but it has some really cool tabs for different holidays and stuff like that. But my mom is so good about sending greeting cards for holidays and birthdays and all of that good stuff. She's just so good about it, and so I wanted to be able to be good at it as well. And plus right now I think like we just need to spark more joy and send happiness in any form that we can. And so I feel like getting something in the mail other than a bill would just be super fun. So this is one of the things that I need your help with. I've really been contemplating getting a PO box, because I think it would be really fun to correspond via snail mail with you guys. So if you would be interested in like starting like a pen pal challenge or whatever, please let me know in the comments below. It'd be really fun to either send you a card or like just a note to say thank you or whatever it may be, but I would love to be able to start that up. So if you would be interested, please let me know in the comments below. It'd be really fun. And if you're interested in starting to, you know, collect more greeting cards to send to your friends and family and loved ones, I will link this down in the comments below if you are down in the description box below if you're interested. It was very affordable, and it came from Amazon, so it sparked so much joy for me this week. I love it. Okay, so the last two things are going to be 2 YouTube channels. So those are the things that have sparked joy for me this week. I already touched upon the first one, which is Adam and Sherry Leg, which is they're from the Leg Life. And like I said before, their YouTube channel is absolutely incredible. You might be like me right now and you're looking for ways to escape all of the COVID craziness. I know I am, and YouTube has definitely become that resource for me, which is why it prompted me to start creating more videos again. One, it's my creative outlet, and it's a way for me to exude creativity, which that definitely sparks joy for me. But it was also my way of giving back to you guys, because I know it's one of the things that I've been looking at to spark joy for me, to help me kind of just escape some of the craziness that we are inundated in all day, every day. And so the Leg Life channel has definitely been one of the channels that I go to every single day. So they've got incredible cruise vlogs. If you want to escape on a cruise, they've got a whole slew of them that you can definitely enjoy. It's just been such a pleasure to enjoy their videos. They exude such positivity and happiness. I really enjoy them. They're from Alaska. And so I know that they're going to start this whole summer series where they kind of are basically like staycationing in Alaska and sharing like all the really cool adventures you can have in Alaska. And that's definitely one of the places on the top of my bucket list that Travis and I have wanted to explore. So excited to follow along with their adventures. So I'll definitely link their channel down below if you've never seen their channel before, but it's called The Leg Life. And like I said, Adam and Sherry, they're awesome. So Adam and Sherry, I doubt you're watching this, but if you are, thank you so much for the quality of the content on your channel. It has been such a pleasure and so joyful for me to escape every single night to watch a couple of videos. So thank you. And the next YouTuber will not come to a surprise to any of you, especially if you've been following me for quite some time, and that is Blair Lamb. So especially if you guys watch Blair Lamb and have seen her, the content on her channel, you know that she left for quite some time because she is a new mom to sweet Nora, and so she left YouTube for a little while because she was dealing with postpartum and all of that, dealing with being a new parent, but she came back right at the beginning of all of the COVID-19 craziness, and holy smokes, thank you, Blair, thank you. It has been for me, Blair's channel is just it's a really great escape. So her schedule, like, you know, like Sunday, I know like I'm gonna take a bath on Sunday nights and I get to watch her weekly vlogs, and then she's like always sprinkling these really cool videos intertwined in between that. So it's a really great channel. She's got a ton of really great Disney vacation videos if you want to escape at Disney. She's got some really great vacation content. She's a great resource of knowledge when it comes to how to pack and all kinds of Disney planning, and she's just got a ton of really great content on her channel. So if you've not already seen Blair Lamb, she's really similar to me. I get comments all the time on different videos, especially my Disney packing videos, of how similar we pack, and I actually had never seen one of her Disney packing videos before, and that's actually what was suggested to me. So that's how I stumbled upon her channel, is someone actually compared me to her in one of my videos, and so I found her channel and was just like, holy smoke, she's awesome. Like, I feel like we could be kindred spirits because we're so alike in the way that we talk about Disney, the way that we pack, the way that we organize our homes and clean our homes. And so anyway, she's one of the YouTubers that I have just been so grateful for, especially over the course of the entire time we have been quarantined in our homes. But definitely over the last week, she has helped me immensely get through a really bad rut that I was in. So thank you, Blair. I appreciate your channel more than I can say, and really appreciate all of the awesome content, and hope you keep it coming because it's definitely helped me. All right, so those are the 10 things that sparked joy and happiness for me this last week. I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments below. What has sparked joy and happiness for you this week? What are some of the things that have helped you, either with work life, home life, mixture of everything, but I would love to hear from you what has sparked happiness for you this week. So but I really appreciate you guys watching today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me so much, especially with the YouTube algorithms. So a thumbs up and a comment definitely helps in more ways than I can share. So and I appreciate, if you haven't already, if you would subscribe to my channel. You will see such a ton of different variety of content here, from home organization and projects on the channel to a lot of shopping videos, but like specifically more shopping with holiday themes in mind. So I love to decorate our home during the holidays, from Halloween to springtime. So I've just got a lot of really cool content coming up on the channel, especially when it's summer related. So I've got some summer makeover projects that I have in the works right now. So I'm excited to share that with you. That's definitely gonna spark joy for me this weekend for sure. So but thanks so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate you guys following along, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.